No doubt. So, hey, I got to call two of the softball games on the ACC Network Extra over the weekend, and I know that's what you wanted to chat about. First things first, if you have not been to a Clemson softball game yet, you're missing out. There's about 1,600 seats in the stadium. Everything is top-notch, beautiful, gorgeous, obviously brand new. Crowd really gets into it. These games move fast, man. I mean, both of these games were high-scoring that I did with two Clemson wins. And even with that, you know, you were out of there in like 2 hours and 20 minutes. The girls play an incredible brand of softball, and it was a treat to be there this past weekend. Now, I don't know if you've had a chance to get out there yet, but you need to if you haven't.
Yeah, I have not got a chance to get out there yet, and I'm actually really disappointed because, look, the fans are super excited about this thing. That they are all about this Clemson softball. Clemson's, this area has had a ton of good softball teams for a long time, and people are wondering, why hasn't Clemson had softball, okay? There's going to be the haters out there who say they don't make any money, which it could turn out to be false if they keep bringing the crowds like they're bringing now. But, look, all these other teams that have softball programs, they're not making any money either. And they still have softball, okay? There's plenty of sports programs at Clemson that don't make money, but they're still there, okay? Because they're good. They're fun for athletes. They're fun for the fans to watch. And it's something Clemson should have had for a long time. I'm shocked it took forever. I don't know why, but I'm glad we have it now. Look, I tried to mention earlier in the year that I tried to temper the expectations that Clemson softball, they were getting some wins. They were getting some wins against really bad teams, and I wanted to make sure Clemson fans kind of kept into perspective just what they were going up against. And they had a lot, kind of a hard road ahead. But look, then they go in and they beat a ranked UGA team. They sweep their very first ACC series with UVA this weekend. They had an 8-7 walk-off. They beat them 8-4 and then 12-3. And UVA is an 8-8 team. Look, kind of tell us a little bit about what you think you've seen from Clemson softball, what it was like to call your first game, and kind of what you think the expectations are going to be from here on.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there that you're asking, right? So, Clemson and Virginia, I believe, were picked like 8th and 9th, right in that area preseason in the ACC. So Virginia is not one of the stalwarts of the ACC by any means, but like you said, trying to figure out what the expectations should be around this Clemson team is an important part of it. And you sound like you're a little like me. Like I've been kind of saying, well, hey, Clemson's winning these games, but man, when they get into conference play, I think reality is going to set in. That still might be the case at some point, but right now Clemson's all alone in first place in the ACC, and they've been playing softball here for, a couple of months. And I think a big testament to that is with Coach Rittman. He's such a fantastic face, has such experience in the world of softball and college softball for numerous decades, coaches for a long time out on the West Coast, knows everybody. And to be able to have someone like him at the front of the program, I think, is a big and important part of that. And he is building it out, right? I mean, he has 12 freshmen on this team, 4 red shirts, 8 true freshmen, and then he's got a handful of transfers as well from Troy and Notre Dame, a couple from Furman, and he's put together a really nice roster, and they're playing very well. And right now they're led by, a woman named Valerie Cagle, who is kind of the go-to pitcher on the pitching staff along with Logan Kamal, and she also plays in center field, and she's probably the best or one of the top 2 best bats on the team. I mean, Valerie Cagle went 9 for 13 this weekend with 3 home runs, including a grand slam, hit a walk-off home run in the game I did on Friday night, hit technically a walk-off on Sunday as well, because if you're ahead by 8 runs or more after the 5th inning, the game's over. So she hit a home run to go up by more than 8 runs, thus ending the game. So she had 2 walk-offs this weekend, 9 hits, batted almost 700 for the weekend. And here's the best part. Valerie Cagle's a freshman, as are a lot of the stars on this team. Logan Kamal, the other go-to arm for the Tigers, is 6-1 now. She had a no-hitter earlier this season that you remember. Logan pitched really well on Saturday, had a rough inning early on and then settled down and almost went the complete game in that 8-4 win for Clemson. So the pitching staff's incredible. They've got another couple of really good bats. Marissa Gombarda, going into this weekend, was leading the ACC in home runs. Now she's behind Valerie Cagle. So the top 2 players in the ACC in home runs are both on this Clemson team. Hannah Goodwin is a shortstop on the team who's got a great bat. She got hurt against Georgia, came back for Saturday and Sunday and had a couple of good games. I could go on and on, Alan. And if you'd have told me, 3 months ago I'd be doing a Clemson softball segment with you on the Morgan Thomas show, I'd have thought you were crazy. But I am telling you, if you're a Clemson fan, women's basketball regular season is over. Men's basketball regular season ends Friday night. And let's get some NIT games. Really all you got is baseball right now on campus to go and see that. Skip one of those baseball games and go catch a softball game. Or better yet, a lot of times the games are staggered. You can go catch a Clemson softball game before or after you go to the baseball game. You should absolutely do it. It is an absolute blast.
Yeah, that is some good stuff there. Look, like you said, this team is on fire. They're doing a great job right now. I want to be the kind of guy that tempers those expectations, and you just throw gasoline on the fire, okay? Talking about how great they are and how all their kids are freshmen and they're going to just be better and better. Look, from all I can tell, Valerie Cagle is a beast. Morgan Thomas says she's a beast. Said, look, that's all you need to say for this segment. She's a beast. Segment over. I was like, look, we gotta make it last a little longer than that. So we're gonna talk about some other things there. But it's really exciting. It's really exciting to have all this youth. It's really exciting to have all this early success that we've had as a young program, and it's crazy. The fans are loving it. I saw some of the crowds. I was able to see some clips from the game. Dean Cox likes to kind of go live from those games, so it's kind of a fun thing to see. But we're definitely looking forward to what Clemson can do